9, Office of the Board. 9.01 is a personnel matter discussed in executive session, and this matter dealt with the superintendent's evaluation. Is there a motion from the board? Commissioner Bishop.
Mr. Chair, I move that we approve the matter discussed in the executive session regarding the superintendent's evaluation with necessary corrections and all wordsmithing.
You've heard the
Recommendation.
Second.
It's been seconded by, I can hear.
Second.
Thank you. It's been seconded by Commissioner Harris. It's been moved by Commissioner Bishop, seconded by Commissioner Harris to approve the letter as presented in executive session regarding the superintendent's evaluation with necessary corrections and wordsmithing. Now comes the point of question or discussion. Seeing none, hearing none, we now move to cast our votes electronically. All right, the vote is 5 yeas and 1 nay. The motion did pass to approve the letter as presented in executive session with necessary wordsmithing and corrections. Is there another motion from the board regarding the superintendent's evaluation? Commissioner Harris.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. I make a motion that this board approve the following ask of our superintendent: a 1-year extension of his contract, the maximum contribution to the annual annuity moving forward, and a 2.9% increase in the annual salary, which would mirror, I believe, our classified staff.
Classified.
Second.
It's been moved by Commissioner Harris, seconded by Commissioner Bishop to approve said items per Commissioner Harris. Now comes the point of question or discussion. Commissioner Sauls.
Thank you. I do want to clarify that this is based on the evaluation tool that we have all also voted previously to use, objective versus subjective, etc. I just need clarification. That's what this is based on.
Okay. All right, very good. Commissioner King.
In correction of what Ms. Sauls is saying, I was not there for the vote on the instruments.
All right.
I did not participate in that.
Okay, you have questions or comments? All right, Commissioner Harris.
And just to add one clarification point, Mr. Chair, those tools and those reflective comments, Ms. Sauls, are adequate to excellent marks on that evaluation. If I'm saying that correctly.
Okay.
Yes.
Very good. Thank you. Now comes the point where we will vote electronically. The motion is 5-1. The motion did pass to approve the said items that was asked of the board from the superintendent regarding the superintendent's continued contract in Richland School District 1. One is that we give him an additional year on the contract to approve his annuity at the maximum contribution, and the 2.9% increase in his salary, which mirrors the classified staff average that was given this past year. So with that said, we will now move to...
Mr. Devine, I think it's worth saying that the maximum contribution is $25,000.
That is correct. That is correct.
Just for the record.
So again, Dr. Witherspoon, we thank you for the service that you provided to this board, to this district, as superintendent board partner. We appreciate the work that you've done. Again, the letter is forthcoming once the board, once the final letter gets to you, we'll discuss that further. But again, as Commissioner Harris said, the marks were good to excellent, so we appreciate the work that you've done, and congratulations on your approval from the board. Any other comments at this time? Well, I'll tell you what, let's go to item 9.02, the board report. This is opportunity for the board to present on any agenda, non-agenda item for the board. I'll open up to the board for any comments at this time. Commissioner King?
Yes, Mr. Devine, thank you. I would like for the board to discuss or put on the agenda for probably next or before the end of the year, the revamping of committee meetings. I do believe that there is a fundamental flaw in the committee meetings right now, with only representation of 2 school board members at a time, which truly is just completely unconventional and puts us in a bind on occasion. So just FYI, my position would be to really collapse 3 committees into 2. Currently we have FNF, Facilities and Finance, Curriculum and Instruction, and Administration. If we could just collapse 3 committees down to 2 committees and combine Facilities and Finance and Administration, they are similar in nature. And potentially leave curriculum and instruction, which is really the meat of our core business, and put 3 board members per committees. It would also save a lot of time for the administration, to just going from 3 committees to 1 committee and knock it out in one day eventually. That would be my recommendation, but this is something that we need to talk about. The other comment I want to make regarding the structure that we currently have is there really are no recommendations coming out of those committees. Conventionally, the committee will make recommendation to the rest of the board, and so this is something that we really need to talk about and revamp. So that's I think that's it for right now. My board report, if you want to go that way, thank you.
All right, Commissioner Sauls?
Did you see him making notes? I was looking out in the audience for Deborah Boone. I did want to remind everyone that we are going into Hunger and Homeless Awareness Week next week. I always like to give our special supportive services